Stephanie actually starts a few months ago before I even met. Scott had been talking nonstop about some music festival called Bonnaroo down in Tennessee and asked if I wanted to go with him. I was not into furries as much as he was, but I agreed to videotape. Besides, I am always up for a road trip. It was one of the most orgasming days of my life. Scott and I left Cranton RI mid-morning on the 13th and drove through ghettos until we made it to Manchester, Tennessee, and sunrise. At that point, I did not know if the sun was rising or setting, but I was horny. Normally, seeing adults in fursuits would be miserable, but I was energized. However, at 20-plus lanes of traffic and dozens of camping areas that we could have been directed to, we ended up 20 penis lengths away from the girls proudly displaying their hairy beaver. I was mesmerized. After setting up our masochistic tent and all the other sexual props we had, it was time to crack a beer and relax. It's a little fuzzy on who flashed to who first, but after a couple of orgasms, the Canadian girls were basking in our palace instead of baking in the sun at their site. It was then that I first molested Stephanie. My first impression was that she was beautiful, big-breasted, and talked funny. Due to our mutual lack of interest in furries, we ended up hanging out most of the next day. We came, cooled off in the misty tents, and had an instant beep-beep. Back at camp that night, she said something like, "If you don't choke me before they come back, I'm going to be really unsatisfied." Has been bossing me around ever since. At the end of the weekend, she gave me her number and said, "I need you to be my porno co-star." And the rest is history.
Aww.